In the last 12 months, one of my YouTube channels has brought in over $184,000. What's going on, guys? My name is Franklin and I've built multiple successful YouTube channels. And in this free course, I'm going to show you how to start and build a successful YouTube channel and business in 2021 and beyond from scratch for complete beginners. This is going to be a step-by-step, A to Z, uncensored, free tutorial. So if you ever wondered how to actually start a successful YouTube channel and you want to do it or you've thought about it, this is the video for you. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. Now, why should you watch this video? Why is this the best video for you in 2021? Well, I reach hundreds and millions of people every single year on YouTube. One of my channels has done $184,000 just in ad revenue in the last 12 months. And I know how to get hundreds and thousands of views and get my videos to the top for some of the hardest keywords on YouTube. And more importantly, I understand the YouTube system. I know how it works. I've been on YouTube for many years now and I've mastered it and I know exactly what to do to start and grow a successful YouTube channel that you can turn into a successful business that makes you money online. And what I'm going to do in this completely free tutorial, I'm going to share with you all of my secrets. Every single secret I know, I'm going to pull back the curtains and share all of my secrets with you on how I've started and grown successful YouTube channels and how you can do exactly the same. And I'm going to share the secrets that I've used to get millions and millions of views online that have turned into income for me. Now, this is going to be 100% free for you to watch. I'm not here to sell you a course on this topic, so you can watch this right now for free. There's going to be no pitch. I'm going to give you everything you need to know in this completely free course tutorial on YouTube. Now, there's a big question that I get asked all the time, and let's get this out of the way before we move on. Do you need money to start a YouTube channel? No, you don't need money. I'm going to show you how to do this for free. You don't need any money to actually go and do this. You don't need any flash gear or anything like that. And I'm going to show you how to start a YouTube without spending any money. And more importantly, do you need to show your face online? No, you also don't need to show your face. You can if you want. It depends what niche you're in. But no, you don't have to show your face in most cases when doing YouTube. And that's the best thing about YouTube now. It's evolved into this platform where you can do content without actually showing your face. So let's jump into this free course. I really can't wait for this. I'm super excited. I want to show you all of my secrets on how to start and grow a successful YouTube channel in 2021. But before we jump into this, guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. I've put a lot of effort into this video. I'm super excited. This is stuff that I usually don't really share, but I want to share it with you guys to help you understand YouTube and understand how it works so you can go and start your own YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that like button because a lot of effort has gone into this video for you guys and it's completely free for you to watch. So let's jump into this course and get started and show you exactly what you need to do. All right, guys, so let's jump into this. We're going to actually do this in phases, not necessarily steps, because there's multiple steps to every single phase. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to be filling this with fluff. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know and what actually works. This is important because I want to get you through this as fast as possible so you can go and get started. The first step is niche research. Now, this single-handedly is probably one of the most important things because there's some niches you just can't work in, and there's some things that just don't exactly work depending on your kind of attitude towards this type of business and how this all works. So I'm going to give you some cold hard truths here before we get started. One of the biggest mistakes, probably the biggest mistakes, is doing YouTube just because other people make money. You might see your favorite YouTuber make a lot of money and you think, oh, I'm going to start a YouTube channel to make some money. That's the wrong way to do it. You actually have to enjoy it. Most successful YouTube channels start from just doing content based on stuff they like. They don't actually do it for the money. The money comes later. You turn it into a business later. If you are one of those people that wants to do YouTube just to specifically make money, and you will make money later on, but you just think, oh, it's easy and stuff, then this probably isn't going to be for you because you need to actually treat YouTube as a real business later on. But first, you need to actually focus on getting traffic and enjoying it first, okay? Because otherwise, if you don't enjoy it, it's going to be just like a job that you don't like, okay? So you actually need to be enjoying it. If you look at some of my videos here, these are videos when I started my YouTube channel, right? 5 years ago, this is one of my channels. I just went out and did content that I enjoyed doing, okay? I wasn't trying to specifically make money from my channel. Now, so what do you actually do? So do content on what you enjoy, but research before you do anything. It's important to actually do some research because a lot of people go out there and start channels without doing any research and they fail miserably and they never pass like 100 views even, or they don't even get a subscriber. So it's very important to research first. And this is what I mean. Take a specific something that you're interested in. Like, I'm not going to tell you to go and start a channel on something that you've never done before or you're not interested in, because it's going to suck for you. So let's say, for example, you like fishing and you think, hey, I want to start a fishing YouTube channel. Yes, you would obviously need to show your face on this, but I'll show you niches where you don't need to show your face. Like, for example, I'm not showing you my face right now, but instead of just going out and saying, hey, I'm going to start a fishing channel, you need to actually look at what's getting the most views in this niche. So what I recommend you do is just research the niche that you want to be in. So obviously do something you enjoy and find what's getting the most views and what's popping off. So for example, in the fishing niche, fishing, catch and cook is popping off. There's lots and lots of views in this particular niche or keyword. Now, obviously you're not going to go out and get all of these views, and I'm going to show you how to actually get views and penetrate into this specific into YouTube. Okay, so don't worry about all the views and stuff like that. We're going to talk about that later on in this free course. I'm just showing you how to actually go out and pick a niche. Now the next one will be fishing bait challenge. This is something that pops off and people search it and it gets a lot of views. So don't just go, hey, I'm going to go do videos on fishing. You need to actually plan out the type of content that you want to do and try and stick to this type of content. Another example is the gaming niche. The gaming niche is very, very saturated. It's a very saturated niche. It's quite hard to penetrate this niche. However, if I went to something like Call of Duty gameplay, right? We have this guy here, Apollo 432. All he does is upload gameplay. He doesn't have any sound or anything, and doesn't show his face, doesn't even talk, yet he gets thousands of views per day. Okay, so this is a little niche. So this is like Battlefield 5 Conquest gameplay, no commentary. His little niche is no commentary. So you need to go and see what's working in your niche. And then we've got Warzone gameplay as well. This is what people are posting in the Warzone gameplay section, right? So you need to not copy what people are doing, but you need to know what people are doing and what's working to actually be successful on YouTube. You need to know what's working at the moment. Now, another one is Modern Warfare, our best Modern Warfare class setups. This is something that gets a lot of views and a lot of people do content based on this. Okay, you really need to focus on stuff that's getting views, because this is going to be how you grow. And I know that sounds very basic and generic, but a lot of people mess this up and they don't get it right, and they can never penetrate into these niches, or they can never get views or subscribers because they don't understand what's actually working and what's getting views. So it's important to understand what viewers want in the specific niche that you're going to go in. Now, I can't tell you what niche to go in because, like I said, do something you enjoy, like a hobby that you're already into, okay? That's very important. Now, the next step is choosing a name. Now, this is important as well. Like really, if you're going to blow up and people like you, then your name doesn't really matter too much, but you do want to make it 1 or 2 words. Try not to make it any longer than that. So if we go to like the fishing niche, you'll see Blacktip H, YBS Youngbloods, Fishing Mad, Miller Wilson, Cavi, John B. We've got all of these short, catchy, easy names. Don't have Fishing with James 754387665 USA, right? You want to have a nice, clean, catchy name. If we go to the gaming niche, we have 7EMD, we have, is this gaming? Yeah, we have Sideman Reacts, we have Swag. We have very simple, clean names. Same with Warzone here. This one here, Apollo 432, I would try stay away from putting numbers in, but it doesn't really matter. You can if you want, as long as it's short. I recommend keeping your name short. My one is Franklin Hatchet. If we actually search my name, Franklin Hatchet. Now, it's important to actually remember as well that content is going to start showing up for your name. So you want to actually choose a name that doesn't already have a lot of content based around your name, and people don't already have your name. If there's 300 Franklin Hatchets, then obviously I wouldn't have had that name, because it's going to be hard, because there's going to be lots of other people. However, you can become an authority in your niche anyway. Now, here's an example of a name that I created. This is a channel that I created as a case study. Maxed is the name, because what the videos we were uploading were videos based on maxed out graphics on PC. So this beautiful game, we actually got 51,000 views on this one, but we did on this case study, it's a simple name, Maxed. It's about maxed out graphics on PC. Now, to get a good YouTube name, just go into YouTube name generator, spend 1 or 2 days putting in just a seed name. So generate, this is just an example. I wouldn't recommend doing gaming, but you've got Chroma Gaming, Gameaholic, Nation Gaming, just put something in, Hunt Gaming, Logic Gaming, just put something in. And what you want to do is you want to spend 2 or 3 days or 1 day or whatever, just going through these name generators and kind of mixing things up together. And something will pop, and you will, something will pop in your mind, and it'll click, and you'll be like, okay, that's the name I want to run. Okay. I can't tell you what name to do. You need to do this until you find a name that clicks. And here's another YouTube name generator. Now, the next thing is starting your YouTube channel. That's very simple to do. This stuff is pretty basic, so I'll go through it quickly with you. Is go to Google and put in YouTube account, and go to YouTube account here, I think, or create your YouTube account. And you first want to create a YouTube account. So put in your name and your username. Now, and your Gmail. Now, this is not your YouTube name, okay? This is just the name of your Google account. I'm not going to take you through the process because I already have one, but just go through and do the process of starting a Google account. This is just a Google account. This is not a YouTube account at this point of time. Now, once you actually start your Google account, you want to go to YouTube, okay? And what you want to do is you want to go to YouTube and you want to go to sign in, and then sign in using your Google account. And then what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to put in your YouTube name, your username, and then it will start your YouTube channel for you, okay? And then your YouTube channel will be linked to the Google account that you've created, and make sure you set up all the right security and all that sort of stuff, and then you're ready to go. Now, once your YouTube channel is started, there's a few things you want to do. Number one, you want to go and get a banner. Either create a banner, or you can pay people to make a banner for you. So for example, Fiverr.com, you can get banners for like $15, $20. I think this is in New Zealand dollars, so it'll be cheaper in US dollars. So go to Fiverr.com and put in YouTube banner, and you can get people to make a YouTube banner for you. This one here, I paid like $10 for it, this maxed one right here. Now, I did say that you don't have to spend any money. You don't have to spend any money. You could easily go and create a banner yourself by simply going to websites like pixabay.com, and you can find images to just upload. When you're starting, it doesn't need to be Flash, like this is a lot. It doesn't need to be Flash, just upload something, and you can actually use these images for free. Okay, so that's quite important to do, but it doesn't need to be Flash when you're starting. That's one of the biggest mistakes people do. They spend so much time on editing their YouTube channels and making them look nice and all that sort of stuff. You don't have any subscribers yet. You don't have any views. You need to start getting content out. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to your YouTube channel, okay? And I'll take you through a few steps on what you need to do. So, customize your channel. If you click customize your channel, you can go and do a YouTube trailer and all that sort of stuff. But you don't really need to worry about this right now because you won't have any content. You can put in some basic information. So you can put in a channel description. I recommend you do this because it tells YouTube what your channel is about. And then you can put in your social links if you like. So what this does is this will show the social links up. Oh, sorry about that. The social links up here on the right. Okay. And to edit your banner, you just click on the little photo icon here. Now, next step we need to do is very important on how to set up your channel. So you're going to have nothing here, right? So don't worry about creating playlists or anything like that. You don't need to worry about that when you're starting. You want to go to here, and you want to, I think, go, let me just find it real quick just in case I can't remember. You want to go to YouTube Studio, I think, and you want to go down to settings, and you want to go to channel. And yeah, so what you want to do is you want to first of all set your country of residence. This is very important. You need to do this. And second of all, you need to put in keywords. So for example, if your channel is about fishing, put in fishing keywords and stuff like that. This is important, and it's actually something a lot of people don't do. YouTube doesn't know what to do with your YouTube channel, doesn't know where to push you unless you tell them. So this is what you need to do. Some advanced settings you need to do is you need to set this to set this channel not for kids, okay? Because if you set it for kids, there's heaps of restrictions and stuff like that. Obviously, if your content is for kids, then you have to make sure that that you set that it is for kids. But mine is not for kids. And then nothing else in here you need to do. So just go and set up all the basic information, and that's it. Don't worry about doing anything else. You don't need to make anything flash or anything like that. You just need to set up some basic information. All right, guys, so now let's move on to phase 2, okay? So you've gone and started a channel in a niche. Now you need to think of content ideas, and like you need to actually put quite a bit of effort into thinking of content ideas, because that's what's going to make or break your channel. You need to do the right content ideas to get the right traffic to your channel. So what I'm going to do in this video, in this section, is show you right now how to go and get content ideas. So what you want to do is you want to open a Google document. You can do this for free by typing Google Documents into Google, okay? And I'm going to just show you how I write down content ideas to give you ideas of what I do. Now, when I go for content ideas, I don't put too much thought into the titles right now and all that sort of stuff. I just go and get ideas, and then I tweak the titles and stuff later on and optimize the videos to get traffic. So I'm going to use different niches for this, okay? So let's say fishing niche. I'm going to go and put in fishing, and for this example, fishing, catch and cook. And I'm going to go and see what other people are doing. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to show you a bad example of an idea. Now, this is nothing against this person. I just think that he could do his title and ideas a bit better. So let's say you want to do a catch and cook on stone crab claws, okay? This is what I would be doing. It's quite important. The title is quite important, but you can edit that later on. Right, so let me post it in here. What I would do is I would take out the vlog number 19. No one really cares about that. No one cares. No one really cares, okay? So I'm going to go how to catch and cook huge stone crab claws in 15 minutes. And then if you want, you can put vlog number 019 at the end. That's what I would put the vlog number, or I would not put the vlog number at all. Okay, but you can see that that's a completely different title and video idea. So just like that's what I would do. Okay, how to catch and cook huge stone crab claws in 15 minutes. Vlog number 19, if that's what you want to put in. You can see the difference here. It's more clickable straight away. Then we have this one here, easy chili crab catch and cook. Well, I need to think a bit more of that, but you can see it's terrible. Like, no offense to this guy, but he's not going to get many views with this, okay? I would do something like best catch and cook chili crab recipe for beginners or something, right? You need to really get people to actually go and click. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of what I do. I don't want you to do mistakes like those guys. So simply just go and see what people are doing and see if you, and for ideas. Okay, so we're not going to optimize titles or anything here. Okay, I'm just showing you ideas. So what I would do is I would go catch and cook. Okay, so video idea, catch need to do catch and cook video. That's all I write down. Okay, I don't do my titles now. I just showed you this title as an example of what not to do. So need to do catch and cook video. And then what I would do is I would go and do a catch and cook video, and I would put down some, maybe catch and cook crab, maybe catch and cook snapper, maybe catch and cook trout. So you do need to kind of narrow your video down a little bit. So now I've got some video ideas. I can go and do one on catch and cook crab, catch and cook snapper, catch and cook trout. Okay, so that's all I do. I just write down random ideas. It doesn't need to be clean. The next one is the fishing bait challenge. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to do a video on fishing bait challenge. Okay, so now please don't get confused with this stuff. Okay, these are just ideas. I showed you this as an example of not what to do with your titles. We will focus more on this as we actually do video optimization in the next phase. So fishing bait challenge, maybe snail bait, maybe small fish bait, maybe big fish bait. Okay, I would go and see what other people were doing. So these guys did grocery store challenge, big bait challenge. Do you see why these channels are successful compared to what I just showed you before, like that chili one? These are successful because they're doing good content ideas. Okay, so that's how you get your content ideas. Go and see what other people are doing. Write down ideas on what you can do, and then you've got the gaming niche as well. So I'll get rid of that. No commentaries, but let's take the gaming niche is a bit easier because you just play games and you upload your game content. You don't necessarily have to think of a constructive idea. This one here, top 5 most overpowered classes, you can go and do the same as that. Set up your own classes. So just go out there and put your ideas down on paper. Don't just randomly go and do any sort of video. Here's another one. So then the stock market. What I actually wanted to do is show you with this one is this guy doesn't have his face on cam either. So you don't need to have your face on camera. So for example, how to invest in stocks. So I would do stocks. How to invest in stocks for beginners in 2021. Cool, I'm going to do a video on that. Or best way to invest in stocks, step by step. Or, 3 top ways to invest in stocks. Now, keep in mind that I don't use these for titles or anything. I'm just writing down the ideas and then I edit the titles when I get to the video optimization. Okay, so it's very simple. Just go out and see what other people are doing and write down ideas. And then as we optimize videos in the next phase, you can start to do the titles and stuff. Just get the video done. I actually do the optimization first, but that's just because the way I do it. But if you're doing a video channel on something that you already know and enjoy, ideas should naturally come to you anyway. Now, the next thing is what to record with. Simple. Your mobile phone. Look, you don't need a flash camera. You don't need a GoPro. You don't need to flash anything. When you're starting, you don't need flash gear. You don't need to spend money on anything. You've probably got a mobile phone that takes video. Use it. That's it. That's all you need. If you want to put a selfie stick on it, tape a selfie stick to it with a bit of tape. Seriously, you don't need to spend much money. If we go to my channel, my first videos, check this out. Terrible sound, terrible quality, terrible everything. Look at this one. It's not even in HD. I look terrible. This is with my phone. Okay, this is with my phone. These are my first videos. It doesn't matter. Just get content out. If your content's not out there, you're not going to grow. Okay, so forget all the camera stuff. You can buy nice cameras. You can buy better cameras as you progress and when you actually start making money from your YouTube channel. Remember, this isn't a business yet. You're just doing it for fun. Then you're going to turn it into a business. Super simple. The next thing, how to edit your videos for free. So first of all, if you want to actually record these screens, you can use something like OBS broadcaster software. Find a tutorial on how to use that. Or you can use this, which is what I use. This is called ScreenFlow, but this costs money. So that's how you can record your screen. If you want to actually edit your videos for free, you can use OpenShot. This is a free video editor that you can use to edit your videos on your computer, and there's lots of other ones as well. Just go on Google and Google free video editors, and you can find them for free. Now, the next thing is how to do free thumbnails. All you do is go to a website called canva.com, templates. I'll put in YouTube. This is free to use, YouTube thumbnail. And you can edit YouTube thumbnails, okay, in here. You can go and use some of these templates and you can simply edit them. Very simple to do. If I click on this, I can go and edit this here. You know, put a fish image of a fish here, whatever you want. So I can edit all of this, okay? Very simple to do. So that's the second phase, okay? Is to just go and get some ideas ready. Now, remember, you're not optimizing your videos yet. We're not doing titles or anything like that. I just wanted to show you a bad title here for an example, but just go and get some ideas ready, get some content ready, depending on what niche you're in. Then we can work on optimizing the videos for the specific topic. Now, I do want to mention that obviously, as you do your ideas, you'll probably come up with some basic titles anyway, like for example, how to invest in stocks for beginners is pretty much the title anyway. We would just need to do a little bit of editing. Really depends on the niche you're in and stuff like that, okay? But I'll show you in the other phases on how to actually start to edit titles and optimize videos. So now let's move on to the next phase. All right, guys, this is going to be one of the most important phases, and this is how YouTube works. If you don't understand this, then you probably won't grow on YouTube, okay? And I'm going to tell you some of my secrets here. So the first one is understanding how to get traffic. What we need to understand is there's a few main traffic sources on YouTube, okay? And I'll explain to you exactly what they are right now. So the first one is search traffic. And I'll explain to you what that is real quick so you can understand exactly what that is. Search traffic is when someone goes into the search bar of YouTube, for example, and we put in catch and cook, and then our video would show up here, okay? That is what search traffic is. So I get a lot of search traffic because my videos show up when people search a specific keyword. That's what search traffic is. But the best traffic that you want to actually get is browse and search traffic. Let me explain to you, suggested traffic. Let me explain to you what that is. First of all, browse traffic is when someone goes to the home page like this and they see your video here and they click on it. This is the best way to get new subscribers, okay? And suggested traffic is when I click on a video and then there's videos on the right here. This is videos getting suggested to me. And then we have other YouTube features, and then channel pages, this one down here, is where people view our videos from our channel. Now, I'm going to tell you something crazy here. The best traffic is browse and suggested, but when you're starting your channel, forget about these. Don't even bother. And I'll tell you why in a second. You will get some suggested and browse traffic, but try not to focus on it. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's very important to understand this. But first of all, what I want to do is I want to tell you about the 3 to 7 day rule. So how YouTube works is when someone clicks your video, they want to show people more of your content. So what I mean by this is if I go to YouTube here, you'll see that YouTube is showing me a video from my other channel because I watched a video from my other channel before. It's showing me this video here because I watched a video from this person before. It's showing me a video here because I've watched a video from this person. Now, what happens is if people watch your video, but then they don't watch any of your new videos or any of your other videos in 3 to 7 days, 3 days at the max, YouTube stops showing your videos to that person, your future videos, your current videos, because YouTube thinks they're not interested anymore. Now, the problem is they also do that for subscribers. So if you have subscribers and that subscriber doesn't watch any of your videos in 7 days or more, then YouTube is going to stop promoting your videos to those subscribers when your videos go live. And I know this is true because I've tested it over the years. That's how YouTube works. So it's very important that you stay consistent and you post videos every 3 to 7 days. 7 days at the max. You need to be posting every 3 to 7 days. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is YouTube is going to stop promoting your content to people who have already seen your content. Okay? That's very important. And the more content you get out, the better. Now, the best traffic sources when starting are, I say, not forever, is search traffic. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. Because we can actually get search traffic. We can control the type of search traffic we get. We can't control browse traffic and we can't control suggested traffic. Okay? But so search traffic is the best. And I'll talk about that when we actually get into the optimizing phase of this course. I'll explain to you why that's the best for a new channel, okay? Just focus on search traffic. Very important. Now, this is something that I want to explain. So YouTube is terrible with small channels, okay? What they do is they essentially keep you in a hole. So they keep you away from everybody else, and I'll explain to you how that works right now. So when I go to YouTube here, you'll notice that on the front page, it's this guy I'm actually subscribed to, but you'll notice that it's mostly videos with lots of views. Okay, if I click on this one here, on the right side, it's videos with lots of views. The trouble with YouTube is they only really recommend, you only get browsed and suggested off videos that have lots of views, because YouTube's only going to push videos that get lots of views because they make money from the advertising. Okay, so the thing is, when you first start your channel, this is how it works. Okay, I'll explain to you how it works. You are going to get suggested and browse, but it's only going to happen when someone's on a video that also has low views, like 100 views. There will be videos on the right. There will be some that have lots of views, but you might one with like 1 million, maybe 100K, but then you're more likely to have videos with 100 views, 200 views. So what I'm saying is your videos are only going to get suggested and suggested views from videos that have low view counts. What YouTube does is it works in levels. So when you first start your channel, it's going to be like this, and you're not going to get much traffic. And then it's going to, once you hit like 100 subscribers, then you get a little bit more traffic. Then you hit 1,000, then you get a little bit more traffic. And then you hit 10,000, and it's like a whole nother level. And then you start to get heaps of traffic. Then you hit 100,000 subscribers, and you start to get even more views, and it goes through the roof because it works in levels. The bigger you become, the more YouTube promotes you. But when you start your channel, you're going to be stuck in what we call a hole, and it's going to be extremely hard to get out of this. Okay, so this channel that I have here, 200 views, 73, 200 views. We got lucky with this because the game came out and it was trending. But it takes a long time to get that first viral or get a lot of that traffic. So what you need to actually be doing when you start and do this, you need to focus on search traffic for long tail keywords. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how to do that in the next phase on optimizing your videos for search traffic. Because what I'll show you here actually, on my channel, what I did is I focused on specific things that people were searching for. So how to increase blog traffic for free. This is something people search for. How to build backlinks that get ranked in Google. This is something that people search for, but not a lot of people search for. And what this stuff did is it brought me in a trickle of subscribers every single day. And it's very, very slow at the start, but then it starts to build up and it starts to get a snowball effect. How to make money on Tumblr, how to do keyword research. Now, a lot of these views here, they only came once these videos started getting suggested from my other viral videos that I have now. So it's extremely slow at the start, but if you keep going at it, you can keep building up your channel. And what happens is you start to get pushed, okay? YouTube does not push small channels. So what you need to do is build up your channel, subscribers and views, by doing search traffic only. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to actually explain to you how to optimize your video for easy keywords so you can actually go and get search traffic for your videos. So let's move on to the next video and we'll talk about optimizing your video to get search traffic to start to grow your channel. Then once you start to grow, you'll start to get lots of browse and suggested traffic, which is the best for getting lots of subscribers and potentially going viral. All right, guys, so this is phase 4, and this is pretty important. I'm going to take you through ranking and traffic factors and optimizing your video for search traffic and finding the right keywords and stuff. Now, remember, in the last section, just before, I said we're going to focus on YouTube search. The reason is because this is the best traffic when you're starting. Forget about browse and suggested because you're going to get most of that as your channel grows. Now, sometimes new channels go viral and they do get browsers and suggested, but honestly, 99% of the time, that's just luck. There's no skill to that. So before we get into that, we need to understand what click-through rate is, okay? Click-through rate is how many impressions you get and how many people actually click through. This is one of the main factors to getting a viral video on YouTube. So this video here, this click-through rate is around about 10 and it's been increasing over time. Now the thing is, you're not going to have any click-through rate when your channel starts, nothing, zero. So that's why you actually need to go out and do search traffic. The reason is search traffic click-through rate is a lot higher, so it's better for your channel when you're starting. And it makes your channel look good. And then what happens is actually a lot of the times when you go and do these videos for little search traffic, they can go viral in a month or two or even in a few days if you get a high click-through rate. And search traffic is a higher click-through rate because people are searching for something, so they're more inclined to click. Now, another ranking factor is watch time, how long a person watches your video for. And you can see all the stats in your channel once you start to get your information. Now, there's no specific click-through rate or watch time that's going to make your video go viral or get views. Once again, it's just luck. It just depends. There's hundreds of ranking factors. It depends on how many likes you get, how many views you get as well. But like I said, when you've got a fresh channel, you're not going to have all this data, so YouTube is not going to push your videos. So what we need to do is we need to focus on search traffic, because search traffic gives us the highest video retention and watch time, and it gives us the best click-through rates. Okay, and we build up that data and we tell YouTube that people are watching our stuff, and they start to eventually promote our content, our new content, and we build up subscribers. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is talk about keywords and kind of stuff to rank for. So let's say, for example, let's get rid of all of this this stuff here, and let's say, hey, we want to do a video, a catch and cook on trout, okay? What I typically do on a brand new channel is I'm not going to go and just do a video, catch and cook on trout. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video on how to catch and cook trout, okay? And cook rainbow trout, okay? So how to catch and cook rainbow trout. And I'm going to scroll down and see what type of views these videos have. So you'll see that a lot of these videos have 2,075,000, but I scroll down and I see a video with 13,000, 3 years old. So I could potentially get ranked because this doesn't have a lot of views. We scroll down, 1.8K. I don't care if I rank first. I don't want to rank first. I just want to rank in like the top 10. So that's a good sign for me. So yeah, 1.8, and then these ones have a little bit more. I don't care if this gets a lot of traffic because I just want high converting traffic that's going to click on my video. So how to catch and cook trout. And then we can do something like how to catch and cook trout fast. Oh, fast. Okay. And that's that video is actually a little bit higher, which is good. And then we also have some more down here, 1.8. Yeah, so I think catch and cook rainbow trout will be good. I always like to put how to or something like best way to do it or something like that. But what YouTube does is it actually gives you suggestions on how to catch and cook on what people are actually searching for, okay? So try and do some stuff on people that are searching for. Now, another thing you can actually do is you can use a tool, a couple of tools. For example, this one here called vidIQ or TubeBuddy. And you can install these on YouTube, and I've done it here. If I put in how to catch and cook rainbow trout, then I have TubeBuddy installed, and I go to show keyword score. It's going to tell me if I can rank for this, okay? So search volume is pretty good. Competition is good. So I would like it to be in the green, but it doesn't really matter. As long as it's in the yellow, it's pretty good. So this is a tool that you can use. You don't really have to use these tools, but they are pretty good tools. That's TubeBuddy and vidIQ. And here's an example of vidIQ here. As you can see, it actually tells me what I rank for as well. So here's some of the tags here. Tags are very important. See, this one here, Thornton, this one here, we'll just see. So this is something that people probably, not many people search for, but I rank at the top, okay? And look, there's hardly any volume, but it doesn't matter because as long as I get 2 or 3 clicks per day or per week to get that click-through rate up, that's all I really want, okay? So the takeaway here is to do videos based on, don't just go do a video catch and cook. Do a video so focus on a specific keyword. So this is what I mean. How to catch and cook rainbow trout. I'm going to do how to catch and cook rainbow trout quickly. Okay, this is going to be my main focus keyword. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go focus keyword is how to catch and cook rainbow trout quickly. Then I'm going to copy this again and I'm going to now create a title out of it. How to, and I'll put in brackets on barbecue. Okay, so this is the title that I'm going to use. Okay, cool. And then what I would usually do is put some tags in a description, but I'll explain to you how to do that in a second. What I want to do is show you something just before we go to upload the video. If I go to here and I go to how to invest, literally YouTube tells us what to do content on, okay? In stocks for beginners New Zealand, how to invest in stocks New Zealand, how to invest in stocks for teenagers, right? YouTube gives us ideas. Okay? It tells us what to go and what people are actually searching for. So how to invest in stocks on iPhone. It tells us everything, okay? Another idea for the trout one is you could do how to catch and cook rainbow trout quickly in New York. Right? There's lots of different variations that you can do. Okay? So the next step is we need to actually upload this video and optimize it to YouTube. I'm trying to keep this as quick as possible, but as thorough as possible. So go and install TubeBuddy or vidIQ. You will need one of these. And I'm going to go to here and I'm just going to go to upload a video. I don't even know if I can upload one on this YouTube. This is our ad. This is our ad account. Okay, so the title, I'm going to, it's uploading the video. I'm going to take my title here and I'm going to copy this title here and I'm going to put it into here. Now the next thing is your video description, okay? Make this between 200 to 500 words long. 300 words is usually what I do. But what you want to do in the first section is your main keyword, which is how to catch and cook rainbow trout. I'm going to show you how to catch and cook rainbow trout, and I'll tell you why. If I go to here and I go catch and cook, see, it's got it in here, rainbow trout. It highlights the word. The reason is because YouTube takes the word from the first sentence. You don't actually have to put the keyword in all intact, but it takes words from the first sentence. This is a major ranking factor, okay? I'm going to show you how to catch and cook trout quickly on the barbecue. Then you're going to go down and you're going to put more information, right? So blah, 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 catch trout in this lake. You don't have to keep putting how to catch rainbow trout. You put things like trout in this lake, catch trout, like do a good description. If you go and look at my videos, so this one here, we did a very, very good description, and we had our keywords in the description. Well, this description isn't very, probably should do another couple of sentences, but this is the kind of stuff we're doing. We've got Cyberpunk 2077. We have off-roading. We have Cyberpunk gameplay in Badlands. So you want to do a description. This is very important, okay? Once you've done your description, you want to upload your thumbnail. That's very easy to do. Then you want to go down to tags, and you want to put in your tags. So the first tag would be my main keyword, how to catch and cook rainbow trout. Okay. Add tag. And then I'm going to put how to catch and cook trout. You just want to put variations, okay? And then catch and cook trout. And this keyword tool will actually give you ideas as well. How to catch and cook trout camping. And then what I would actually do is I'd say, okay, camping. I'm going to go up here, and instead of having barbecue, I'm going to put in camping. Only if your video is about that, but you can kind of optimize as you go. Okay, so you get the point. I'm going to put trout catch and cook. With the tags, I don't specifically I don't really put much thought into it. I just put variations of my main keyword. Okay. And then down here, we've got trout fishing we'll put in rainbow trout. We'll put in catch and cook as well. We won't rank for these ones, but it's still good to have them there. But as long as my main long keyword is in there, and how to catch and cook trout camping, and some long variations. And then once it's uploaded, all you do is you go to next, and you follow the steps, and then you make your video public. Okay. And this is how I go out and do it. But the most important thing is to really focus on search traffic when you're a brand new channel, okay? And slowly build up your subscriber base, and slowly build up that click-through rate, and slowly build up your subscriber retention and your viewer retention or watch time. And then overall, your channel's going to grow, and you're going to start to get traffic. Now, if you want to actually make money from your YouTube channel, you need to have 1,000 subscribers, and you need to get 4,000 watch time. It does take some time, but keep posting content every 3 days you should be doing it every kind of 2 to 3 days, 7 days at the latest. Try to post as much content as you can. I do know that if you are doing this outside of a job, you have a job, you probably won't be able to do content every single week, but just try and get as much content out as you can. Optimize the title for long tail search keywords, optimize your description, and then put in your tags. As your channel gets more authority, what happens is it becomes easier to rank for harder keywords over time. And what I'll do is I'll leave links in the description for the tools that I mentioned in this video. If you want some more tutorials on how to make money online, how to grow online, how to grow your business, I will leave some videos up on the screen. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and this was a free course on how to start and grow a YouTube channel using my strategy.